shortly before, um, shortly before the Golden Globes, maybe a year before that, you had also started dating someone new, Isabel, who
Yeah.
I believe you're still with.
Yes.
Yes.
4.5 years, yeah.
So what was it like for her to, yeah, I know I would have to ask her, but you must have been concerned that her friends are saying, you're dating this guy. We hear he's terrible to women. Was it difficult for her?
I'm sure it was. Yes, I would be willing to bet on that. It was very hard for her. She got a little bit of the fun stuff. So after I didn't date anyone for about 7 months, and I did a lot of work, and I really had to just learn how to be okay with myself. It was the fact of it that I didn't know how to be intimate with anyone, despite me wanting to. I mean, I would say to people that I was dating, like, look, I'm just going through a hard time right now. Give me a year or something, and then we'll get married or something. And it was almost like I was trying to convince myself, like, okay, I gotta stop. And I just didn't know how to do it. And a lot of it was, again, this is all self-conscious, but I think part of it was I was just scared for anyone to really know who I was, that if they know the real me, they wouldn't like me. This is subconscious. The validation of, like, the sad thing about addiction in that kind of area is, like, you just need more and more and more. And so I hurt a lot of people that way. And so when I pulled back and I had that period where I could just reconfigure, and it was hard because you sort of, when you let anything go that you've sort of depended on to build you up, you go through emotional withdrawals. And so I went through all that. And then finally it was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try and date like an old-fashioned gentleman, like actually get to know somebody. And the premium here is not, can I seduce you? It's, is there material between us to build on? Do I like you? Do we get along together? Is this something that, has a foundation? And I met Isabel. It sort of was just like the clouds open. Like as soon as I was ready to start dating, and I did it, like, I got help. Like I was like, I don't want to do this alone. So it was just like, I had a whole plan. It was just like, get coffee with somebody, then maybe have lunch, and then go on a hike. Or, we went to a dance, like a salsa dance class, like so slow, like stuff that I had never, like 1950s style stuff, like that I had never done. And it worked. And then we had, she had 6 months of fun stuff, and it was like the Disaster Artist was coming out, and it was all really exciting. And then she got this whole other side, and she's incredible. I am so lucky that I found her. And she's smart, funny, gorgeous. She wasn't an actress when I met her. I wrote a list of everything I was looking for, and like, this wasn't an imperative, but I was sort of like, it'd be nice if she wasn't an actress, and she wasn't. And then we started dating. She's like, oh, actually, I'm taking this acting class. But it turned out great because we share all these interests, and she's directing now, and I'm just so lucky. So yes, there are a lot of good things have come out of this last 4 years, and Isabel's probably the biggest.